All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the Gunners, how una dey? Oya, make una gather here. Let us shook mouth into one or two matter wey be say e dey sup around una club. Victor Gores matter, Nonima Madueke matter, Mikel Arteta matter, Leandro Trossard matter. Let us dissect everything proper. You know, as you always help me do those three things, tap the like button, comment one or two, share the video. Let us dive into it proper. I'm going to be starting from the angle of Victor Gores. You go remember say report wey be say e reach us yesterday na be say today is going to make turn a new look for this deal between Arsenal and Sporting CP for Victor Gores, simply because today is the deadline wey be say Sporting CP wey be say they give to all of their players to resume back for the preseason training. And you know, Victor Gores has already said it that he's not going to come back for the preseason training. And as things stand, you know, they feel the reason I'm saying a lie, they deceive himself. Today I can confirm to you that Victor Gores did not resume for the preseason training. In fact, David Oistins come outside again to say that the stand of Victor Gores has not changed. Even Fabrizio Romano has also reported it about some few minutes ago, that the stand of Victor Gores has not changed. He will not resume back to training. He will never resume back to anything Sporting CP again. He has felt betrayed. Of course, they betrayed the guy. Now, what did they do and be that? They betray him because you force this guy to sign a gentleman agreement with you that has a release clause of 60 million. Now, you can't reach time where we say una go fulfill una own part of the agreement now. Una begin the talk say na 80 million na go. Una no go sell am for anything. Of which even this 60 million that this Sporting CP are asking for, Arsenal have gone past that amount of money. Wey be in release clause originally. Arsenal have gone past that amount of money. Wetin we dey hear now be say Arsenal are now around something around 70 thereabout. Plus the guy has already giving you that money wey una owe me o, make una hide am to the money. So it's in excess of 70 million now as things stand right now, and yet the deal is still not happening. In fact, some reports have it that Andre Beta, after a long weekend dialoguing with Sporting, do you know what that means? When you travel from England, go Portugal, simply because you want to go and finalize the deal of Victor Gores. And then you can't reach there, they can't they talk. You everything when you talk, then they counter am all through the weekend. Waiting we even the year say at some point Andre Beta vex return back to London because it don't make sense. Anyway, today now has turned a new look for this deal. They can now see now that this thing is no longer funny. We go see as the matter go dey progress in the nearest few days. However, I have to say that Victor Gores is already becoming a legend for Arsenal even before entering the club, fighting his way out of the club simply because he just want to join Arsenal. I mean, it is incredible. Me come dey ask myself one question, say if to say na Man U wan do deal with Sporting CP, is this how they go dey stress Man U? I doubt it if they will stress Man U this much, because you know say them and Man U, e be like say na like this they be. Even Chelsea. Anyway, that is that about that. This is one to keep on watching. Victor Gores, as the guy don fariga finish, say he's not going back. He's never going back. He felt betrayed. Of course, they betrayed him, and he will never go back to that club again. Let's see how the matter go begin to progress. Now, moving on now. Today, Fabrizio Romano confirmed, in fact, multiple sources have already confirmed it, that Fenerbahce will not be going for Leandro Trossard, contrary to the report wey be say we dey hear some few days ago. Now, they don't even confirm the deal of Marco Asensio. They don't sign Marco Asensio, and I'm not seeing them sign Asensio and Trossard. So, they don't already buy person wey be say they want. So, as things stand, Leandro Trossard to Fenerbahce is off. Maybe the guy will run his contract down because he has one more year on his contract. Arsenal are offering him a contract extension. He's not taking. Maybe he's going to run down his contract and be a free agent. We never know. We never can tell. But this is one or another one to keep on watching. Now, moving on now. And now onto Nonima Madueke matter. You see, before I even drive into Nonima Madueke matter proper, some Arsenal fans have been seeing a lot of content creators coming outside to say that, how much is Kudus? How much is Kudus? How much they buy Kudus? 55. You buy Ginikan 52. Things like that. You see, one thing that a lot of we say will be fans. One thing we say we did not understand is that sometimes we know they calm down, assess matter well first. Me, myself, I know say that money for Madueke is plenty. That money is much. For a player that want to be a second option, that money is much. But if you are saying that they should go for Kudus, will Kudus come into Arsenal and sit down on bench for Bukayo Saka? Kudus go on the form say make Saka sit down for am. And you as an Arsenal fan, if person tell you say Kudus or Saka, who you go pick? Who you go pick? You go on the fight, say never. Kudus can never bench Saka. You get my point? So Kudus is going to Tottenham to be a starter. Noni Madueke is coming to Arsenal to relax a little bit, to sit down on bench, to fight for his position. Anyway, that is that about that. Noni Madueke has now been granted permission to fly down to England to go where he's going to be having his medicals and things like that. You know, all of the formalities, all of the paperwork has been done today. But they don't grant the guy permission. May he travel, may he go do the medicals tomorrow. So I'm guessing the guy is not going to be at the FIFA Club World Cup final. Hopefully tomorrow he will have his medical done and boom, everything will be done by tomorrow. So it will not be, he's no longer a Chelsea player. And I know the reason why. You see, one other thing wey be say, I dey tell one Chelsea fan today, say, Baba, may we never to celebrate, although we dey celebrate as Chelsea fan, say, wow, we don't sell Madueke. But you never can tell, you never can tell. If you want to use Chelsea style for Chelsea, na wetin Chelsea dey always do. If they don't buy one player, wey be say they don't call later realize, say, oh boy, be like say na lose guard o. Wey be say they don't come think am twice, 2 seconds now, they go come outside tell you say the guy don fail medical. No be today Chelsea dey do am. In fact, Chelsea don dey do am even before all of these owners. So Chelsea fans, una go need relax first. Wait make Arsenal confirm say the guy don pass medical. Na that time una go then begin dey celebrate. But if they say the guy fail medical, he go back o. So that's another escape route for Arsenal. In case say they no want am, the fit still talk say the guy fail medical. But anyway, that is that about that. Let's see how the matter will be. But hopefully in probably tomorrow or before Sunday, Noni Madueke should have his medical. But as things stand, he's no longer with Chelsea. At Chelsea's camp, he will be making his way back to London, where he's going to be having his medicals. Now onto this picture wey be say una dey see for screen, because earlier this morning a video come outside. In fact, the picture full everywhere and the video that some Arsenal fans deface all of the designs wey be say e dey around North London, where they just dey write Arteta out, Arteta out, Arteta out, Arteta out. You see, this is as much as I want to agree that this is a disgraceful kind of thing to do, I will still not completely blame them. I want to believe that Arsenal fans are one of the most patient fans that we've seen in the Premier League. They can be very, 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 very patient. Very, very patient. Go to the days of Arsene Wenger. Look at the numbers of years where Arsene Wenger they play without winning anything. Before they now came back to win, I think, is it FA Cup or Carling Cup that year. Arsenal fans are very, very patient. But you see, this one wey be say they don't do now. Now them they cause am. Because you see, these people, a lot of it don't make sense when club know they listen to their audience. It's not even only club alone. Company, industries, it don't make sense when you don't listen to your audience. Without your fans, you are nothing. You cannot be playing ball ordinary for empty seat. If they decide say they no want come stadium come watch ball again now, trouble go begin for now. Now begin run a tasketa. These are the people that are making Arsenal. They are the real Arsenal. And they said they didn't want this player. You have been seeing it online. You cannot tell me that you are blind. I mean, you deaf. You know they hear their cry. And you know they see their agitation. But you went on to signing the same player that they said they don't want. And you know the funniest thing be say, wetin make that transfer pain Arsenal fans be say, you want to buy Sesko, you know see Sesko buy. You won't buy Ebere Eze, you never see am buy. You won't buy Victor Gores, you never see am buy. But now the last one wey be say he is even a bench player, now na first go buy. It don't make sense. Come to think of it, that's why I'm not going to blame all those people that went there to go and be defacing all those images, drawing Arteta out, Arteta out. By the way, we cannot say that Arteta out. If you sack Arteta now, to employ who? Anyway, but the only thing I can just say is that Arsenal fans should just calm down, be patient a little bit. They don't do their own. It is well. When I just be patient for both the guy and the club, I believe all of those transfers will be done. Victor Gyokeres, it should have been done by now already. If not before all those kasala wey be say he surround the guy, it should have been done already by now. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, another thing now before I even round up, so I'm sorry. Ebere Eze, we don't hear say it probably by next week, Arsenal should advance, negotiations should begin for Ebere Eze. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the Gunners fans, let me know what you guys think about all of this matter. Please like, comment 1 or 2, and I'll see you guys later.